Wait, you think about my question?
Yeah.
Okay.
The question.
Okay. Wait a minute.
You canceled for that. He's canceled for that.
I asked the question. I never answered it.
But you getting canceled for even asking it. All right.
Can you mute this part out too? I don't remember the question.
Did you say you weren't doing it?
The question of...
No. No. No.
Barbershop Breakroom.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Barbershop Breakroom. Yelling at the mic. That's what I'm doing. We got a little setup today because the studio was tore to pieces when we got here. Fellas, I have a serious question.
Hit me.
This may be a fried question. This is an easily Googleable question. Googleable.
Yep.
Did I say that right?
Sure.
Googleable.
Easily able to be Googled.
Nah, I like Googleable right way better.
Googleable.
I'm tripping over my gap. Do MLB players get a new hat every game?
Damn. Yeah. I would think so.
I don't know. I think, is it like football where you get like the same,
I just fucked y'all up.
like the same jersey? I don't know.
I just fucked y'all up, didn't I?
I think they
It's
do.
fucked up that I'm wearing a baseball hat and jersey right now.
Ignore me,
Shout
I'm
out
doing
the
the
White
math.
Sox. Franchise record, 14 straight losses.
Are you doing the math on like?
No, I'm doing the mat.
Oh, you're.
I'm on my phone.
Oh, I thought he said the math.
I'm doing
Yeah, I
the
always wondered that. Like, think about it. Like when they're playing a game in Arizona, and it's 90-something degrees, and they're just pouring sweat. That hat's kind of gross the next day.
Yeah. Yeah, they definitely have to get new ones every game.
So
Probably
it's
get
like
it dry cleaned.
Yeah, unless the equipment team.
Steam the hats.
think about
they wash them.
think about how many hats that is, though.
That's a lot of hats
Think about it.
because every player.
180 plus games, right? 182,
Yeah.
85,
They get a,
162. I thought. Wait, what's NBA?
Oh.
What's NBA?
82.
Then it's 62 for MLB.
Okay, 162 games. Sorry, I don't know ball. 162 games.
I don't know baseball.
Multiply by how many players are rostered.
Jordan?
Multiply by how many teams.
A lot of players on the roster. Well, it depends.
A lot
on
of
your
players
roster.
and a lot of teams.
I don't know what like the base is.
Yeah, it's like something I just like. I've been thinking
Probably.
about. Like I've been watching a lot more baseball, trying to like broaden my horizons, like watch other sports. You know.
So it's from what I'm looking at, they get new hats once their old ones start to look like deteriorated. So like anytime that their hat gets abused, they get a new one. This says some players only use one or two hats for the season. Other
That's
players use
disgusting.
a lot
That
more.
is gross.
That's nasty.
That's actually gross.
Nah. That's disgusting.
Yeah, that's like using the same in football, like same girdle and stuff like that for the whole season.
Dog, that's nasty.
Yeah, that's gross. Just saying. Yeah. Anyways, I am
There's not like
gonna
a true
broaden-
answer. We'd have to ask an MLB player, but a lot of these are saying that like the typical player will use one to two hats. Some say that they'll use way more than that. It doesn't say one a game, but
I have an ex-teammate that is in the MLB, but he doesn't like text back anymore or anything, so I don't know if I
He's
could
too
ask
cool
him.
for you?
Yeah, he is. You know, he had a baby recently, and I was like, oh, shit, congrats, bro. I didn't get a response, but
Damn.
he
it's
probably
okay.
got a lot of people texting him.
Yeah, I'm sure. He's an MLB player, you know. Shout out to him. They just got swept by the... they didn't get swept. It was 2-1 versus the Guardians. He plays for the Marlins. Shout out to my boy Tanner Scott. I'm going to tag you in this video. Hopefully, you comment back.
Tanner don't know
He
you.
won't.
Bro, we play basketball
He
together.
goes, who's that?
You want to know the best part about it? You want to know the best part
You're
about
better
it?
at basketball.
He was JV. I was varsity. Dork.
But if you played baseball,
I'd be freshman and he'd be varsity.
you'd be playing on the freshman team as a senior.
Probably. Probably. All right, boys. So we've had some playoff basketball happen. Just one game so far. Second game is going on right now. Live update. It is 88-78. I'm not going to lie, man. I don't want to be that guy. But after one game, it's feeling like Dallas might be cooked.
I thought Dallas was cooked from the beginning. I watched the podcast back. I didn't give my prediction.
Nope.
But my reaction to you picking Dallas, that was my pick. Because I'm like, the Mavs. And you were like, yeah, I'm going with the Mavs. Mavs in 6. And I was like, shockingly surprised.
Yeah, but I don't know if I actually believe that.
Okay.
Because
You're a hater.
Yeah, I'm a Celtics hater.
For sure.
Like the crazy part is like my Celtics hate don't really go back that far. It really just goes back to Paul Pierce. Like I hate Paul Pierce. I think he's legitimately the most
Hate that
overrated
dude.
player in NBA history. I really do.
He's just, he's Black Luka.
Man, he ain't even better than Luka.
No, he's not better than Luka.
But I know what you mean.
He moves like Luka.
Yeah, slow player and stuff. But yeah, cause I have a Larry Bird jersey. I mess with Larry Bird. That's the greatest white basketball player in history, bro.
No.
Who?
Are you counting Luka as white?
I guess you have to.
He's European, but Luka,
Yeah, okay, let's say non-European.
Aren't most white people European?
White American. Luka still ain't better than Larry Bird.
Yeah, he is.
Is he?
Yes.
What you think? Don't do that. I don't watch basketball shit.
Listen. Maybe not his resume, but as a basketball player, prime for prime, even Luka right now, he might not even be in his prime. Luka's better than fucking Larry Bird. Larry wasn't hitting step back threes.
Yes, he was. Stop it. Yes, he was.
Averaging 2 threes a game, maybe.
Don't do this.
Just because you could watch a highlight of a dude throughout his whole career, maybe hit 5 step back
Are you
threes.
laughing because of how crazy your take is, or
No.
No.
That is not a crazy take.
Larry Bird is top 10 all time.
Resume wise, sure. As a player, no. If I'm
Bro.
doing an all-time draft of every player in their prime, Larry Bird is not going to be picked within the top 10 picks.
That's crazy.
That is not crazy.
You know
at all.
there are people who legitimately believe that.
I will name 10 players right
People
now
think
taking
Larry
their
Bird's
prime over
one.
Larry Bird in their prime. You ready?
Hold on.
I'm crunching some numbers.
You're crunching numbers.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead.
In their prime, LeBron, MJ.
LeBron, MJ,
You're going to take Shaq in his prime over Larry.
Shaq,
You can take Kobe over him.
Kobe.
And then I'm going to try to get you to agree with me.
Okay.
Are you taking KD in his prime?
Yes.
Okay. Are you taking Kareem over Larry?
Yes.
Okay, that's 6. Tim Duncan. Larry was considered a power forward. Tim
For the
Duncan's considered the best power forward of
For
all
the sake
time.
of the argument, yes.
That's 7.
Hakeem.
You could take Hakeem if you want Hakeem. Would you take Hakeem over? I'm trying to convince you. So I'm trying to choose players that you agree with.
Most blocks all time. I think he got the most blocks all time. Fact check that. Edit it out if it's not right.
That'd be 8 if you're taking Hakeem.
Okay, let's take Hakeem over him.
Bam. You wouldn't take Luka in his prime over Larry.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
I think Luka's doing everything that
Hakeem has the most blocks of all time.
I know. I'm a dog. I'm a dog.
I think
bro.
Luka does everything. Everything
Larry Bird
that
does
Larry
better.
Bird does. I'm serious.
I'm going to be honest. I'm comparing their 2023, 2024 stats. Luka's way better.
And who?
Larry Bird.
They're
I can't pick a year. It doesn't let me pick a year besides this season.
You're right.
This guy's
Right
so
now,
proud.
Luka is better than Larry.
So now,
we have 8. We need 2 more
I don't think you can name 10 people better than Larry Bird. I don't.
in their prime.
Oh, I do.
Derrick Rose not hurt in his
Who?
prime.
No,
Hold
man.
on.
No. Okay.
No.
So what seasons do we want to compare?
We can't compare the
You can't
seasons.
compare seasons.
Larry
It's
Bird
like-
played in the 80s, bro. Less possessions, like slower gameplay. Like it was just a different league. You definitely can't compare those two. Like people don't even like to compare Jordan and LeBron. You know what I mean? And Jordan
Steph.
played until 2000.
Steph did more than Larry.
Did he?
Yes.
Did he?
Talk about 3-point shooting.
Larry got 4 rings.
Both of
With a
them.
squad like the Celtics have now.
Yeah,
It ain't just him.
Yeah, but he led them though.
All right, both of them, when they were 24 years old, their 24-year-old season, Luka had more points, Larry more rebounds, Luka more assists, Larry more steals and blocks. Better field goal percentage for Luka, better three-point percentage for Luka, better free throw percentage for Larry, and then
Luka's actually a
everything
free
else
throw
is
shooter.
Luka.
Yeah, Luka's like LeBron.
Yeah, low key. I don't
You
know,
taking
man.
Steph?
I don't want to answer this. This isn't about me.
No, I'm trying to convince you.
I'm like
and the people.
The
watching.
craziest thing is comparing Steph Curry to Larry Bird is a really rough comparison.
Prime for prime.
Yeah,
You're
but
taking
like
Steph.
it's just hard to compare Steph to Larry Bird because Larry Bird's a power forward.
I know. I mean, that was hard to compare when I mentioned the other players.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Like I'm
Is
looking
Magic better than Larry? You love Magic.
I do love Magic.
You love Magic.
See
Like
that?
tricks?
And if you agree with the Steph and Magic right there, that's 10. And I bet you if you give me time to actually see a list of players instead of right off the top of my head, I could give you 15.
Like you taking Wilt Chamberlain up? Did you just fart?
Yes, he did. This motherfucker just tooted.
Hey, in very stone face, he just went, hey,
Anyways,
you pooed it.
Just say he fucking farted. We're not child friendly.
He pooed it.
He pooted.
all right. Anyways,
I just don't know if Luka is better than Larry Bird right now.
okay.
Hey, yo.
No,
One of Larry
resume-wise,
Bird's
no.
nicknames was Kodak.
Yeah, it was a Kodak moment. Take a picture of it.
Kodak Killer.
All right, I digress. We'll
move on.
We'll leave this one to the internet.
We'll move on.
We'll leave this one to the internet. So, outside of Luka and the Larry Bird conversation, you think they're cooked?
Yes. Yes, the Mavs. I mean, you just go by position to position. What I talked about last week
Yep.
is it's a weird situation. The two best players are two guards on the Mavs. The two best players are power forwards, small
Forwards.
forward,
Yeah.
for the most part. Like I mentioned last week, Derrick White and Drew Holiday, their defense is going to be a better matchup against Luka and Kyrie than whoever hell is going to try to stop Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, I agree.
And then, Kristaps fucking went off
Look
game
like
one.
Dirk game one.
So
oh my God.
there's no chance. You need Kyrie and Luka to put up 40 points a game for you to have a chance. Because as the Mavs look, I watched this game too. When they look really good, and the Celtics look it's an even game.
Yeah.
So once the Celtics turn it on, or even play a little bit better, they're beating the Mavs.
I mean,
There's no shot.
I don't want to.
Jason Tatum just tried to kill Kyrie.
I don't want to say they're cooked just yet because I firmly believe that Paul Pierce on the sideline. Disgusting. I don't think the series starts until a road team steals a game. So they win two,
And they're going to
then
win
Dallas
the third
goes
one.
home and win two.
Nope.
It's 2-2. It's like that swing game. Who wins that? You know what I mean?
Dallas is going to win 3 straight. I mean, the Celtics are going to win 3
You
straight.
think they're going to go into Dallas?
That's the road game that they win, and that's the series 4-0.
Dallas
Sweep
is about to win this game right now.
They're down by 11
Okay. Well,
with 7 minutes to go.
is there anything they can do? Besides hurt
they just
one of
don't-
Boston's
They
players?
don't. No. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they would have to hurt them. They just don't have the power as the Celtics do. Like the Celtics, everyone on their team, they can spread the floor. You can't spread the floor with everyone on the Mavs.
Right. Did you see what Jason Kidd tried to do?
What?
He
Just
tried.
forcing Luka 1-on-1?
Nah, in his press conference, he tried to divide and conquer.
So I was about to ask, did you guys remember reading the tweet I sent you? The reporter said, what makes going against a guy like Jaylen Brown so challenging? And he responded, well, Jaylen's their best player.
He tried
He's
to.
not wrong.
He's just,
Who's been the best player so far this playoffs for the Celtics? Statistically, Jaylen Brown.
I don't know about that one either.
But now here's the thing.
I don't like disagreeing
More-
with you this much.
More of the defense is going to be focused on Jason Tatum. So that's going to definitely help Jaylen Brown shine way more. But yeah, you just
As
see him
Jason-
smoke.
as
He
Jason
just smoked the
Tatum misses the
layup.
layup.
He just smoked that shit. Anyways, as a coach, you say that to get under another player's skin.
Yeah, he knows what
sure.
he's doing. That's a divide and conquer move.
That's
Dunk
what
that,
you
PJ.
have to do.
Kentucky stand up. So let's move on to another team that's not in the playoffs. My beloved Los Angeles Lakers. You see the hat? You guys see the circle where my sticker just was and it fell off
I don't
before
think
the
they can see it. I
podcast?
think you're good.
Okay, hopefully not.
I hope so.
Because now my
Couldn't see it till you leaned down a little bit.
because you see my hat's dirty now. All right, so my beloved Los Angeles Lakers. Let's be real, I'm not a Lakers fan. We all know that. I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
LeBron James.
Exactly. All right, wherever he going, I'm going, just like Jalen Waddle said. Their breaking news over the weekend that wasn't really breaking news. It was more of a breaking rumor.
It was breaking news all day Friday.
I know. They're forcing it.
A breaking what the hell?
Dan Hurley potentially will be the Los Angeles Lakers head coach for the next season.
He probably won't change his underwear for the whole season.
What do we think
good
of
luck.
What do we think of Dan Hurley being the Lakers head coach?
Could be one of those things to where people are going to say that LeBron just wants another coach that he's going to be able to be above and say, hey, this is kind of how I want everything to work. And Hurley's going to be like, yeah, okay. Kind of like the Jason Garrett of the NBA, just clap on the sidelines and, yeah, whatever you want, LeBron.
I don't like the LeBron gets coaches fired narrative because every coach that LeBron has had that's been fired,
they get another job.
and then they've been fired after.
Ty Lue's the only one.
Yeah, Ty Lue's not.
Only
He's the only
exception.
one, but Ty Lue has also had the Clippers with a God Squad roster, and they have not done anything.
Nope.
You know what I mean? But Mike Brown's been fired.
Yes.
Like he got fired
More than once.
He got fired from the Lakers after about 20 games. Paul Silas, I don't know if Paul Silas even coached again after he coached the Lakers. After he coached the Cavs.
He sent what's his nuts back overseas.
David Blatt back overseas. He did. I'm trying to think. Spo's still there.
That's different though. He went to a team that already had a coach set in place.
Right. And that was Pat Riley's protege.
Luke Walton, he
Luke
wasn't.
Walton. He got fired again.
Yeah, he's just.
Got fired from Sacramento.
I don't think he would have been a coach anywhere, anyways.
Yeah, when Sacramento got fired. And then if you go to, what's my boy's name? Frank Vogel. I didn't think Frank Vogel was a bad
To the
coach
Suns,
personally.
and then he played terrible. Then they played terrible.
And what happened to him?
Yeah,
He got fired.
Bye-bye.
He got fired.
Yeah.
He does not have a job.
So does LeBron need Doc Rivers?
Hell
No. I've always wanted to see LeBron with Greg Popovich, a coach that's like the NBA's
Working as a team and like the Bill Belichick.
the NBA's Bill Belichick. That's what I was gonna say. Yeah,
Sorry.
but I really want to see him with that guy. That won't happen, obviously, but a coach that actually looks like he does X's and O's.
Unless Bronny gets drafted to the Spurs,
Ooh.
then you'll see him over there.
I don't know. I don't know.
LeBron and Wemby?
I don't know. If I'm Hurley, I'm not taking that job.
Ooh,
You're set up for failure there. If you don't win a championship, you're automatically that's a failed season for you because you have LeBron on your team. You have
Well,
Anthony Davis on
even
your team.
before though, they haven't had
If they have
consistency at
LeBron.
yeah, true. But they haven't had consistency at head coach since Phil Jackson. If you go look at the list
different.
of Lakers coaches,
It's different though.
oh, for sure, they
Yeah.
have expectations now.
Yeah.
But there was a Kobe with no Phil.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there
Yeah.
was never a Jordan with no Phil. So you never got to see like what that looked like after. There was a Los Angeles Lakers with Kobe Bryant and there was no Phil Jackson there.
Well, he also had what's his name, bald-headed center that couldn't dunk. I can't say his name.
Robert Sacre,
Sacre.
Gonzaga's finest.
Dude was a bum.
He was a bum. But if I'm Dan Hurley, I'm with you. I don't want that job. I'm going to stay in UConn. I'm going to continue to get good recruits. I'm going to make I think it was rumored, $15 million a year as a head coach. And I'm going to stay on the college level.
What do you make as an NBA head coach?
I don't know what, we want
I'm
to.
curious if you're able to look that up, Jordan.
All right, let's guess.
What,
Highest paid head
average?
coach right now.
Highest paid or
Who is the
average?
highest paid head coach?
Who is the highest?
Who
paid?
is the highest paid head coach right now?
Eric Spoelstra or
You think it's Spo?
or I don't think Greg would be the highest paid.
I'm going to go Steve Kerr.
Steve
Well,
Kerr.
Steve Kerr's a good one. I forgot
Steve
about
Kerr
him.
makes 17.5 mil. Pop is second with 16.
Eric has to be third.
Spoelstra's third with
Okay.
15.
So
and
we got
then,
the top
Look at
three.
you, bro. Hey.
We got the top three.
And then Monty
Well, that's
Williams.
the longest tenured coaches in the NBA.
Do we know both?
And then number 4 is
Basic, I think.
Monty Williams with 13.
That's actually kind of. I was surprised by that one.
There was a guy at the barbershop this past weekend who is a real Lakers fan, unlike me. And he said he doesn't think Steve Kerr is a good head coach. He said he thinks he's really overrated as a head coach.
Man, that's like you could say is Greg Pop overrated because he doesn't have his team like. You can say the same thing for Greg Popovich or
doesn't
Bill
have-
Belichick. Is whenever you lose those key players, you don't win.
True.
So it's
That's when
like
everybody turned the argument from it being,
the Tom and
yeah, that it was Bill who was such a great coach, and then Tom left, and they were like, oh, Bill sucks,
Right.
actually.
Look at that bum.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Hey, Bill Belichick.
That is crazy. That he's there.
Spoke him right
Well,
up.
he's at Boston. That makes sense, kind of.
But it's just the fact that they
Yeah.
showed him as we're talking about him. Gino Auriemma,
I do not
GOAT.
know who that is, to be honest.
That is UConn's head coach, bro. Are you
Oopsie.
serious?
I know who that is. That's Adam Silver.
You don't know who... Okay, I'm not by looking at him. So question. If you're the Los Angeles Lakers or you're a fan, do you like the JJ Redick rumors? Do you
Yes.
want to... You do?
Yes. If I am the Lakers or if I'm a Lakers fan, you want your team to be best suited for your star players.
Okay.
JJ Redick would fall under whatever LeBron wants to do, right? For the most part. And at least that's what you think. If you have a head coach that is going against the grain of your star players to where how they want to play the game of basketball or what's comfortable to them, and you're making them play a completely different game, that is a recipe for disaster.
Yeah.
Like LeBron with the Cavs, his very first year. Of course, he's a rookie, but he was playing a completely different game of how he plays it now.
Right.
So for LeBron, same thing with Tom Brady. You want a coach that is going to follow you and do what you want to do.
Okay. Yeah, I understand that. I think one of the biggest things about JJ Redick is from the what the fuck, Jason Tatum?
Yeah. Jaylen Brown's better than this dude. This dude just smoked the dog.
We can't watch the game live while recording a podcast, bro. We can't.
I might put clips of this.
That was garbage.
That was terrible.
Like of the moments that we see when it happens,
bad.
that was crazy. I like the JJ Redick hire for one very specific reason. JJ Redick seems as though he understands what the LeBron James system is.
Yeah.
Now, I don't love when people are like, well, LeBron James isn't a system player. It either has to be his system or it doesn't work. But it's like,
Dave Portnoy's there too. Shout out him.
But on that same strength, LeBron is the system.
Yes.
The LeBron system is a rim runner at center or power forward, a dude who can rebound, block, and catch alley-oops.
Get shooters around.
And then shooters in the corner, and a point guard who can dictate the offense when LeBron's not there. So if JJ Redick understands that and he can build the proper team with those people, the Lakers can have success. Now, LeBron shouldn't be the star player anymore. It should be Anthony Davis.
No, he shouldn't have been the star player for the past 3-4 years.
Exactly. But I think a coach that understands the LeBron James system and doesn't try to fight it and build a new system, it's like, listen, you've seen him win championships with Kyle Korver, J.R. Smith shooting threes in the corner, and Tristan Thompson catching alley-oops, and then Kevin Love shooting threes.
Yeah, you got to,
Or James Jones, Mike Miller, Mario Chalmers hitting threes, and then guess what? Chris Bosh catching alley-oops.
Or he started to learn how to hit threes too.
Exactly. So
you're saying all these 3-pointers. Are you saying that you like JJ to unretire for the Lakers?
No. No.
He could not.
No, he definitely can't move no more. Hey, fun fact.
He talked about it.
You guys know JJ Redick has one career dunk?
I'm not surprised. I mean, what... I want to know how many attempts he has under the basket.
Yeah, I was going to say, how many times has he been inside like the 3-point line?
Not many. But
even mid-ranges.
Yeah,
if I'm the Lakers, I don't mind JJ Redick as a head coach.
Nope.
Like me personally, as a phony Lakers fan, bring him on. I like it.
But now here's the thing. You bring other players along, or the players that are there, they're going to feel probably some type of way of getting a coach that is buddy-buddy with one LeBron James.
It's LeBron, though, man.
But if they're bought in and they're like, yeah, let's do whatever LeBron wants to do, that's cool.
They've won a championship with him before.
Yes.
So they've seen that, like, listen, under the right circumstances, with the right personnel, we can do this. Granted, he is old, but look at what he did last year.
Yes.
What he did last year, that's a great season. I mean, essentially no drop-off statistically from...
A 39-year-old.
Exactly, from his 2010 season.
From his 2004 season.
Yeah, exactly. So
20 years later.
We'll put that segment to bed real quick on the Lakers. But I seen something very interesting before we get to like any NFL or anything else. Seen something very interesting about how Duke puts great players into the NBA and their top picks. So they
don't turn out to be anything.
Some of them don't. A lot of them don't. I could go down a pretty big list of who don't. Yeah. So I've composed 2 teams. And I would like to know who you guys think will win in a 7-game series between an active Duke team and an active Kentucky team.
Okay.
So for
based off NBA players.
Based off of who is current in the NBA.
Okay.
So now I built these teams. There was a list, and I put the teams together based off of best matchup and people who do play this position. So one team is a little big, but you'll understand it. So for the Kentucky Wildcats, we have Jamal Murray, Devin Booker, Julius Randle, Anthony Davis, and Bam Adebayo.
Okay. As you're talking, can you send this to us too?
Yes.
So I'm able to look at it.
Yes. So I know Julius Randle as a 3 is a little obscure, but
he's not like a immobile 4 or 5. So
he's 6'8" too.
Yeah,
which is the size of a 3.
Yes, he can be a 3.
But the thing is
he ain't shooting like a 3.
You're looking at Tyler Hero or like Tyrese Maxey, or somebody like that.
You're running out of size.
Exactly. So this is size sake, And then for the Duke Blue Devils, we have Kyrie Irving, Grayson Allen, Zion Williamson, Jason Tatum, and Paolo Banchero. And then I put 2 bench players for both teams. Going back to the Kentucky Wildcats, we have Tyrese Maxey and Tyler Hero coming off the bench. And then for the Duke Blue Devils, we have Brandon Ingram and RJ Barrett coming off the bench. Who do you think wins in a 7-game series between these two teams? Now, there were some people left off this list. Karl Anthony Towns for the Kentucky Wildcats. Hurt to leave him off, I know.
So this is what I noticed the biggest thing. Kentucky has a bigger team, of course. They have Julius Randle, AD, and Bam.
Yep.
And you got, the last 3 for Duke? You got Zion, which would probably play the center position. Then you got Jason Tatum and Paulo at the 4 and 3, whichever you want to switch.
Because if you look at the Duke players in the NBA, it's a lot more guards. Like you got dudes like Luke Kennard out there. You got like Seth Curry. But even the bigs, you got Wendell Carter can make this team.
Yeah, for size.
But is he better than Paolo Banchero or Jason Tatum or Zion?
No,
he's not. And then you look at Marvin Bagley.
No.
Great college basketball player.
No. No on the NBA.
You see what I'm saying?
No.
So there are people that I threw out there, but I'm like, they're not better than these guys.
So Duke has a chance if Anthony Davis is the Anthony Davis we know of getting a little ticky-tacky hurt throughout the series. Now, this is going to be weird. I think Duke has better overall players.
Ooh.
But I think Kentucky wins it.
Spicy.
The only one that's kind of a sore thumb maybe is Grayson Allen.
And listen, I know a lot of people are going to be like Duke players.
Maybe.
Or Duke fans.
Grayson's a dog now.
Listen, Duke Nation.
He looks 40.
I apologize for nothing. Okay, so when you see this video and you're like, Grayson Allen starting for Duke, chill out. You tell me who would be better at the 2 position for Grayson Allen, who would fit the team and make everything work. You want Luke Kennard there? You want Seth Curry there?
Ingram, Barrett, they'd be big 2s.
That's what I'm saying. You want Cam Reddish there?
If you're, what a lot of people do when they just look at it is look at offense.
Yeah.
And not like compatibility? Compatibility?
Yes.
Thanks. Between the players. Like Grayson Allen is perfect because he's not going to need the ball. He's a catch and shoot 3 guy, 3 and D.
Right.
And that's what you need.
And the thing is, remember one thing here, people. This isn't how they performed in college.
Or just currently?
This is current.
Okay.
Right now,
I was gonna say, I'm
today,
taking Kyrie
how
over
they're
Jamal.
performing in the NBA.
Who you taking, Kyrie or Jamal?
Right now?
Yeah. Jamal looked this playoff series.
But you know what he did?
The clutchness?
Hit 2 game winners. So
Yeah.
guess what?
You taking him?
Give me that guy right now.
Yeah.
Give him to me.
Okay.
So who you taking in a 7-game series?
I said I'm going to take Kentucky.
Smart man.
Taking Kentucky. Although I like the Duke team, that size-wise, matchup-wise, I don't think it works out.
Who you taking over there, Mr. White Sox?
I'm just going to take Duke.
Fuck
Be
yeah.
Faster than Kentucky's bigs.
And Anthony
More
Davis
offense.
might get hurt.
And AD would be hurt. Game 1.
Julius
Yeah.
Randle's hurt right now, actually. So actually, I'm changing my answer.
No, man.
He's hurt right now. He can't play.
Injuries are turned off. Injuries are turned off.
I'm still taking Duke.
Really? You so disrespectful.
Like I said, I don't know. I think Duke has better overall players, just matchup-wise. It's no good.
Okay. It was just something I just threw together just to see what you guys would say. Well, who you thought. But hey, I'm done yapping. What do you two got for us today?
Well, speaking of, actually, there was nothing we were talking about that has to relate to this, but I did want to talk about one man from the NFL who isn't currently on a team.
Did he have a song that came out?
He is currently in court.
Oh.
Xavien Howard.
What did he do?
So me and Dante talked about this a little bit. But ESPN has a full story on it now, Dante, and it's crazier than we even thought. Xavien Howard, and I'm going to read this word for word from ESPN. Former Miami Dolphins star cornerback Xavien Howard sent a male teenager a sexually explicit photograph of the teen's mother because she refused to get an abortion, a new court filing alleges.
Bruh.
So, the allegation was made Thursday in a lawsuit filed last year by a woman who is not the teenager's mother, The woman who filed the suit accuses Howard of secretly recording them having sex and sharing the recordings with others. She says Howard also, without consent, shared the sex tapes she had agreed to make. That it just said the same thing twice. Anyway, yeah, so the woman that is suing Xavien Howard is not the teen's mom.
Yeah, what?
But she's calling that teen up because I guess something they had communicated or something. Yeah, the teen's mom had sex with Xavien Howard and allowed him to record it.
Yeah.
Well, then she got pregnant.
Yes.
He wanted her to abort the baby.
Yep.
She told him to fuck off.
Yeah.
He sent the video to her son.
Yeah, it's insane.
That is the most wild Call of Duty behavior I've ever seen.
That is Call of Duty behavior.
Not gonna lie.
That
That's
might
pretty
be
wild.
one of the craziest stories. And Aaron Hernandez killed 2 people and fucked dudes in prison. This might be crazy.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
Family
I don't want to
family could, come
yeah,
out.
I don't want to tarnish his name.
They
But
didn't go after people in a roast. I think we're okay.
the stories,
I guess so.
this is up there in wildness of NFL player stories. Just because, like, dude, what the fuck were you thinking?
Well,
Like, what went through his mind? That she was like, I don't want to have an abortion. He said, bet your son's seeing you get fucked.
and did he send the son a text or was it like a DM? Like, did he have the son's number too?
I'm gonna guess
doesn't-
it was probably on social media.
Yeah, I don't know if it says, but he sent sexually explicit photographs of the teen's mom to the teen. Now, he did turn 18. It says he's 18 during the court case, but when they were sent, he was not 18.
That makes it no better.
Well,
That doesn't
that
change it for me.
changes the charges a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it doesn't
believe,
change it for me personally.
Well, it doesn't make him any
No.
worse or better. He's already like bottom tier for that. But in the court's eyes, the kid was underage.
Yeah.
So that's now whatever they want to rule that as.
Well, the Cowboys will probably sign him.
Or the Raiders.
or the Raiders.
Or the Raiders. Great fits.
Hey, Patriots might call him as well.
Hey,
The
some
number
people-
one comment I saw on a tweet about this was, well, I don't want to say it, but I think he might fit right in with the Eagles, posted by an Eagles fan.
Oh,
That's
my
crazy.
goodness. Eagles fans
Hey.
got no shame.
some dudes just go crazy and like whenever you're at the heat of the moment, you're completely pissed off. They don't even think about any repercussions. They just
Yeah.
go all in and like trying to fuck over the person as much as they possibly can.
And end up literally destroying themselves in the process.
Yep. He got the money, but it's not nice to lose money.
Oh, his career's over.
Oh, well, I mean, good thing is at the end of his career, if
Yeah.
he's thinking about
He
that.
is 30.
Yeah.
Yeah, his career's probably over.
But
I mean, somebody will touch him after this blows over because we're in one of those cultures where blows over.
touch him.
But you know how it goes. We're in a culture and like a time period of everything is on social media.
Yeah.
So there will be some bigger NFL story that comes out in the next 2-3 months.
Oh, absolutely.
And then the season will start and somebody will lose a cornerback and bam, Xavien Howard signed. It happens all the time.
That's how it goes.
You know what I mean? Like Darren Waller's going to do something to make everybody forget about Xavien Howard's weird behavior.
Yeah.
So, I mean, as egregious as it is,
That's
let's turn this into a do you think he'll be on a team by the end of this season? I'm going to say yes. He will be rostered by the end of this season.
I could see it. I could definitely see a team losing a corner. Then you got to put corner 2 at corner 1, and he gets hurt for a game or something. Now you're all, yeah.
Yep, that
I
freaky
could
boy's going to
see
be on
it.
a roster.
I hope it doesn't happen. That's shitty, bro.
Hey, imagine
That's
playing
so
Call of
shitty.
Duty and you're in a lobby.
I wish you could do that.
And you just like open up your phone and you're like,
I wish you could like instantly send pictures to people you were playing against.
and you just look at it and you're like,
I'd be doing
Nah,
helicopter.
I was going to say all the women that play Call of Duty would no longer be on.
Oh, that is true. There's going to be many court filings if that was the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that. I don't know. That would just be insane though.
That'd be awesome. I'm going to make a game like that.
Please
you have to
don't.
sign a waiver though before you play.
Hey, so when Xbox said, I know this is like completely off topic, but when Xbox said that they have a database that has every party chat like in it,
I don't think that's true.
how many? That's what they said that they
I
had
don't
the
think they
database
do.
that had every party chat. If they
There's no
went
way.
They
through,
don't.
okay, I'm not trying to say if it was real.
Okay,
or
yeah,
not.
sorry.
Oh, sorry.
If they go through and they evaluate all of our party chats, how many years you getting?
0 because I may be admitted to one illegal thing on an Xbox party chat, so only a year or two.
I'm getting 0, bro. I'm pretty clean on Xbox, except for that one night when I was drinking tequila. We don't got to talk about like what was said that night.
That ain't gonna put you. Oh,
that's not gonna get me. That's not gonna get me in jail.
Derrick's reevaluating his answer.
It was just crazy though. Like I was just talking crazy. That's all.
It'd get you canceled.
Nah, I'm allowed to do that.
No, I'm thinking about.
Oh, wait, you think about my question?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait a minute.
You canceled for that. He's canceled for that.
I asked the question. I never answered it.
Yeah, but you getting canceled for even asking it. All right.
How many years you getting?
All right, that's.
I know you going to jail.
How far are we in recording?
36 minutes.
Okay, I'll remember that. Thanks.
I will
So
not.
you can cut it out.
I gotta like mute that part. You crazy bastard.
Hey, that was a crazy question though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Can you mute this part out too? I don't remember the question.
Did you say you weren't doing it?
The question of.
No. 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 Guys.
I don't remember.
Guys, switch the subject. What do I got? No. Yo, we're about to get indicted for stuff we didn't even talk about. We're about to get indicted, bro.
Text me the question. I really forget.
Okay.
Don't have that. No, man. Put it somewhere where it disappears. You don't want that to see the light of day. All right. Do we got anything else to talk about before we get out of here? I think we recorded.
Yeah,
for a good amount of
I
time.
wanted to talk about the Eagles and the Packers in Brazil.
Oh, how
the green.
they're not going to be
They
able to
ain't
go
allowed to wear
anywhere.
green. So he didn't clarify on if that meant they can't wear green jerseys or if like when they're out
I feel like it's on the streets.
exploring they can't wear green.
Yeah, I feel like it's on the streets. If you're having a game in a country where you cannot wear a specific color while being on the street, I don't want to be that guy, but I just feel like you shouldn't have that game.
So that was my question: is the NFL playing games in other countries getting out of hand a little bit? By
Yes.
Mexico City, that's not that bad, but like if you go anywhere else,
You're
in
land to
Mexico,
land there.
Like
Like you're
Nah,
there.
bro, that's
Brazil-
cartel world,
No,
bro.
yeah,
It don't
Mexico
matter if you're
City
Mexican.
don't matter.
The area, yeah.
But, like,
I'm just saying
Brazil,
travel
now, like I understand like the Germany, the Londons, the stuff like that. I feel like they tune in a lot more to the NFL than even dudes in Brazil. I don't know what the viewership is in Brazil for the NFL, but I feel like London, we've been there so long. The NFL's been going there for how many years?
Yeah.
That they probably are legit fans in London. They talked about moving the Jags there.
Yep.
They're playing 2 games this year there, I think.
Yeah, and then you have Germany.
They're London's team, basically.
But you have Germany that we've been going there for a while. I mean, Mexico City we used to go to. I don't know if they still have games in Mexico
I would rather
City.
go to Mexico City than Brazil.
But like how
Yeah, I would.
if I'm a player, I feel safer going to a game in London or Germany than I do going to
Don't
Brazil,
be in the streets in London.
going to Mexico City.
Get
Like
stabbed.
they said that they were going to be driving to and from the hotel to the game
That's
in
it.
armored vehicles.
Yeah,
I'm not going.
That's a little overboard.
I'm not
I
going.
agree. If I'm a player,
not going.
that's me. You're risking my life to go over there.
Like I'm a Packers
Yeah.
player. I can't wear a Packers shirt while I'm out walking around.
Yeah, I'm not going. I'm going to sit that game out and I'm going to take my fine.
You think? Yeah, that's like they're
Like-
forcing you to do something to put your life in risk. That
Yeah.
is, if they do it, if they force the players to.
Yeah, if I'm looking at it like if my
I
game
think
check,
that they're forced to go. I
can
don't think
opt
that
out.
they don't have like
you
an
can
option.
you can opt out. I mean, you're just going to
without
get
a fine.
and
Yeah, you're
get
going to get a fine. But like,
Yeah.
okay, if my fine is if I got
no.
paid $180,000,
Fuck, hammy. Can't go, brother. Sorry.
if I have like $180,000 game check, I'm like, okay, my life is worth more than $180,000. Simple.
Absolutely, it's worth more than $1 million.
See you when you get back on U.S. soil. Bon voyage.
Yeah. Good luck, guys. I'll watch film for you.
Hey, hope you make it back.
I ain't going.
Hope you make it back.
What's his name
So-
from the Packers wants to see them BBLs over there, though. He's excited for that.
So do you think that the NFL should continue doing like out of country games? Or do you think that like they kind of need to
I think
pick and
they're-
choose better than they do like maybe an Australia game better rather than a
I think
A
they
Brazil
need to
game.
pick and choose, and I think they need to do it less often. Like how much of a detriment that is to a team to travel like a whole
that's
day,
a
maybe
long
two,
travel.
just to go over there. And then guess what? What if you have a Thursday game the next week? you're fucked.
Yeah, that is rough.
I mean, for the Jags, I think this year or last year, did they play twice in London this year? Or was
They played the Falcons because it was the Toy Story game.
Then they played the Bills too.
Did they play back to back over there?
They played the Bills.
They did play back to back. Yeah.
So
yeah.
that's okay if you're playing back to back.
But what if you're
kind
back
of
to back
over
and
it's
then you
all
come
right.
back to a Thursday?
But
night
you're the
game?
other team. That sucks for you though. Think about
Yeah,
it.
you're the other
Jags,
team sucks. Yeah, you're stationed. You're ready.
Yeah, you're good. But if
Yeah.
you're the Bills and then you got to fly back, or if you're because I think they played the Falcons and the Bills there.
Yeah, I know they played the Falcons because that was the Toy Story game. Was against the Falcons.
Yeah.
I think they may have played the Bills as well.
You know, I know ball. They played the Bills.
But that's gonna become a shitty spot because is that considered an away game for the Jags? Is that considered an away game for both of them?
That's a tough question.
Because
No, you
honestly-
still have like a quote unquote home team.
Because honestly, that's going to be the home team or the home game for the Jags because they've played over there the most out of any NFL team.
For sure.
So
Yeah.
they should be comfortable.
The fan favorite.
Over there.
I would honestly rather them play in like Canada. I don't know. The Bills are right fucking there.
Toronto.
Like yeah,
Build a stadium, Toronto.
Toronto, go play up there. Like
A Canadian
if-
team would be fire.
I'm trying to look
I think
at
it
it
would
as
be
like
fire, too.
a player.
But they do have their own football league though. So
CFL.
Like they have the CFL, yeah. But I'm trying to think of it as a player.
Whatever.
Like I'd be pissed if the schedule came out and they were like, "Hey, you're going to Germany." Like, bro, what?
But you know what they're gonna say. It's like
Or like, "Hey, you're going."
Some
to,
players
you're
would
going
think
to,
it's cool,
like,
though.
If I'm Josh Jacobs, because that's who said it on the podcast about all the can't wear green armored trucks.
Yep.
If I'm Josh Jacobs and they go, "Hey, you're going to Brazil, can't wear green when you're not in the team facilities, and you have to go to and from the hotel to the game in armored vehicles," I'm telling them to go fuck themselves.
I ain't going, brother.
yeah, but they're gonna tell you, bro, you make $15 million a year. Suck it up.
That's exactly why I'm a target in Brazil.
And that's exactly why I'm like, no, I don't have to suck it up. I
They
make
hold
$15 million
hostages
a year.
over there.
How many
sometimes,
players
bro.
are on a team? 53?
Yeah.
52-man roster, 53-man roster?
Yeah, but not all of them travel either. So
Not all of them travel, but let's say
I'm
let's say
gonna be one of the
30
ones that
let's say 30 of them do, and the lowest guy gets paid 10 million.
yeah,
Like, or it'd be less than that, I guess. But let's say all these dudes as a team together,
Imagine-
plus the coaching staff and everything, all the money that is in that
I was
stadium,
gonna say, imagine you as a
the
staff
fucking
member.
gangs and stuff in Brazil. Like, I'm not trying to like downplay Brazil as like they're all gangs and stuff like that, but they're known as a cartel ran. Not cartel. What do they call them? Are they
I don't know.
cartels in Brazil?
I'm not sure.
But they have like
A
that.
sketchy city.
That's
City.
a lot of fucking money to be around sketchy people.
Yes,
Imagine getting like.
and they will rob you in plain sight in the middle of the day.
Well, yeah.
Because the cops aren't going to stop them. It's
That's-
a crooked city. Like
Yeah.
Mexico's the same way. The
Just
cartel will
imagine
kill
them.
you and pay the cop right next to
Yeah.
you.
Just imagine them taking a whole NFL team hostage.
That'd be crazy.
That's crazy.
I could see it happening.
And
That's
guess what?
crazy.
It would never happen in LA and Chicago.
No.
Even in the worst cities in America, that wouldn't
yeah,
happen.
it's a little different.
That's
but
fair.
yeah,
Yeah, if I'm an NFL player, I'm not playing in that game. Simple.
yep. I'm not.
If
going either.
if it's truly as bad as they're making it seem, if you can't wear a certain color, okay, cool. I can't wear green. It's not that big of a deal. But if I have to drive to the stadium in an armored vehicle,
yeah, I ain't going.
yeah, get me out of here, bro.
I'm like, what?
Bro, there are players. The Rams are blue in LA. There's everybody knows the gangs in LA, Reds and Blues,
Yeah,
Bloods and Crips.
yeah.
They're fine.
If Matt Stafford wants to walk around in a Rams shirt, nobody's fucking gonna kill him about that. Brazil is crazy, bro.
I get what
Walking
you're
around
saying.
in green and he's
Yeah.
about to kill me.
Yeah.
Like they ain't killing Matt Stafford over there in
No, you're
LA
right.
or nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And if the Niners were in town wearing red, the same thing. Like
Niners in there banging on the set.
CMC's out there.
Ah, I dropped my phone.
it's just weird that like
down.
it's just weird. I don't know. Like
Man,
you guys can't wear green.
don't you dare. So listen, that made me think of a question that was supposed to be an icebreaker that I forgot.
You had another icebreaker.
I did.
Yeah.
Speaking of the NFL, Jordan, I want you to go first.
He
What was all that head movement?
Fuck. That's
Take a second to think.
That's sign language for it.
What do you guys think is the best rivalry in the NFL? What 2 teams?
I'm gonna be biased.
There's nothing wrong with being
I'm gonna
biased.
be very biased.
Go ahead, say it.
I think that Steelers Browns is the best rivalry in the NFL.
Okay. Especially as of late, it's
As
been
of
competitive.
late, yeah. I think if you want to go like since 2000, it might be Steelers Ravens a little more, just because. I mean, the Browns, it was always a physical game, but it was one-sided.
Lopsided,
for a
yeah.
while.
Understandable.
I'm not trying to talk shit. That's just
No,
how it
it's been
was.
lopsided.
Yeah, I think Steelers Browns as of right now.
I'm gonna say Chiefs Bills.
You stole mine. I should have
Sorry.
went first. Should have went first. Damn
Hey,
it.
you shouldn't have tried to trick me with a question.
I didn't try to trick you. I just thought of it, bro.
Anyways.
We didn't do an outline.
No, I know we didn't do an outline. I just thought because I didn't want to go in the AFC North because Steelers, Ravens is another one that you could say.
Mm-hmm.
I said Chiefs anyone in the AFC because the Chiefs are the ones that continuously get to go to the Super
They're
Bowl.
like the Patriots were.
Yeah, and then the Bills are just like the second best team there that just keep running into
They're just
them.
so close.
Yeah.
They're just so close.
But yeah, I stole your thunder if you want to elaborate on yours.
I don't. I think it's the Bills and the Chiefs as well. That's all I have for you. And that's all we have for you today. You guys got anything else?
I'm going to ask one more question.
Do you want to do the game now?
To
or
piggyback off of your question,
I'll jump on your back
What's
like
the-
a piggy.
No? My little
what's the greatest rivalry in all of sports?
Conor
You got-
McGregor Diaz.
All
not
of
a
sports. I mean,
sports
you
team.
got
The
Red
greatest
Sox,
rivalry
Yankees.
in all of sports? Yeah, I was just about to say it has to be
You
Red
got
Sox, Yankees.
White Sox, Cubs. You got
Earnhardt,
NHL.
Gordon.
You go. There you go. It's Michigan, Ohio State.
You
Michigan,
think so?
Ohio State's, yeah, that's definitely up there.
I'm going Red Sox, Yankees.
I think it's Michigan, Ohio State without a shadow of a doubt. I think that's a bigger rivalry than any other in college and
We quit-
any other sport.
We keep
How
using
many
the word,
sports have
the
we
letter
seen?
M.
How many
for a whole
sports have we seen rivalries that dudes are walking out of the tunnel like this at the crowd?
Oh,
like,
hating.
Dude, like they fucking hate each other.
No, that's a fact.
Hate each other.
That's
And
a
I know
good one.
it's been lopsided for the past 20 years since I've been alive, but all time
Recently.
it's been back and forth. So I don't know.
I saw you switch the camera to me.
Not
Yeah,
an
I'm going-
official sponsor.
I'm not mad at that, but I'm going to go Red Sox, Yankees. Just because you put me on the spot and I don't have time to look anything up. God damn it, I dropped my phone again.
You suck.
Who you going?
I'm going Daniel Earnhardt Jr. or Daniel Earnhardt Sr. and Jeff Gordon. Hell yeah.
Hey, thanks everybody for tuning in to another episode of Barbershop Breakroom. We really appreciate the support. Like and subscribe to our
Merry
YouTube
Christmas.
page.